Nah, I'm supposed to be crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot.
That's a good Ringo, man.
Is it?
Yes.
I'd give you a thumbs up for that. I enjoy hearing it.
I did play minor percussion. If you heard the maracas on Hey Jude.
Good afternoon, everyone. You're joining us for the Sunday afternoon session of the Us Guys podcast, episode 79. I'm William Dazzlehoff, joined by THC,
Yes.
Rickety Seagull,
Whoa.
Uncle Meatwad.
Hey, stop calling me Wad.
You are kind of a wad.
Control your wads.
Oh, no.
Uncle Meatwad. Rickety Seagull.
In the house.
THC the goat.
Yeah.
And William Dazzlehoff the orang.
I like your shirt, man.
Yeah, that's my demon cat shirt.
It's cool. It's like a goat cat.
My daughter got it for me. It's a demon cat.
Nice. It's sort of weird. It's a
Looks like a regular cat just with goat horns.
yeah,
Awesome.
but the
Awesome
girl
name for a girl punk band.
Demon Cat.
Demon Cat.
The,
I
Can
see
you dent a
Cat.
demon cat?
I think you can.
the lady looks like Chucky and the Wendy's icon mixed together.
Yeah, that face is very Wendy's icon. So how's everyone doing out there this week? We're staring at THC's shirt,
Yeah,
which seems to be like one of our favorite pastimes.
it is.
It's good stuff.
So what's going on this week? Anybody got anything they want to start off with? How about the Sturgis? All the bikers going out there?
Are they? I haven't heard anything about it.
Oh yeah, they're
Is that
all
a big thing now?
They're
They can't be
piling
stopped. They can't be stopped.
You can't stop my bike rally.
They're taking group shots of like no mask wearing, like
Oh, yeah. Defiant.
Yeah, that's a big party.
They don't even wear. They don't even wear tops there, let alone masks.
They get hot dogs off of clotheslines, like the ladies on the back of bikes do.
Well, that's probably why we have, what, like 1 million more cases than any other
Yeah.
country in the world?
Yeah, and then they'll all go home.
you think there's a corollary
Yeah,
there?
from all the lower 48 states, everybody will
no.
go their separate ways. And
I'm no scientist or anything, but it seems like that would be the way things work.
it seems like that's a giant petri dish waiting to happen.
Well,
Oh yeah,
I mean,
That exploded.
yeah. I think that's where wife swapping started.
herpes,
Sturgis.
crabs,
I'm sure we paid the price
Yeah.
for the bikers thing.
70s porn. That seems like that would have been a haven for the 70s porn scene.
Sturgis.
Oh yeah.
Remember the outlaw biker magazines?
Yes.
From the 70s?
Yeah.
It would show like a cool chopper and that real famous art guy.
That guy.
I don't remember
Guy
his
that
name.
did heavy metal.
No, Dan Beck or something. I don't know his name, but anyway, that's a jingly.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds
Redid it
like
in
you're
that style.
sheckling up for like trinkets.
Shekels.
What is the guy that did
I've
like all
got
the
a
Conan the
1,000
Barbarian,
shekels.
the Conan the Barbarian artwork?
What's
guy.
his name?
Frank Frazetta.
Frazetta, yeah.
But it wasn't him. But anyway, and then there'd be like some lady with her top off
Yeah.
from like 1976.
Yeah.
before the
South
airbrush,
Dakota.
before the airbrush was invented.
Some coke boobs.
Pubes going all the way up to her mid chest.
Treasure trail. That's what they call that.
Well, yep. They also called that the tundra, where I used to.
Oh, well, we were just speaking of that. My Uncle Meat gave us a fact that I don't think any of us knew
No,
What?
about Stevie Nicks.
she's from the
I
tundra.
I think I told you this, or we might have. She was such a cokehead that she like
Burn out her septum.
burned out her septum, so she couldn't smoke it that way. So she had her assistant blow it into her butthole.
Oh wow.
It's in her book.
And we were talking about how much you would need or how furry it would be down there since it was the 70s.
That's true.
And all that
Somebody would have
dust.
to part it.
Yeah.
all that dust would be laying in there, and I said it would be like discharge. He said no, like a fresh tundra field.
Yeah.
Like,
That's-
like ash from a volcano.
Yeah. Oh,
Forest.
Pompeii down
like
there.
fallout. Like nuclear fallout everywhere. All on her backside.
Nuclear winter. But it would probably leak into the front side too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on
Which
yeah,
way? Yeah, the seat.
That's
Seating.
how we were saying. How do you
We were
administer?
discussing whether that she'd
And
like
if it was
doggy style or-
post-performance, she would probably be sweaty and it would turn
Yeah.
into like pancake batter
Yeah,
back there.
yeah.
Well, cocaine only has one medical use, which is to numb the eye. So what does that do to the brown eye?
Oh,
That's
Who
the
wants to
home.
walk around with
that's-
a numb brown
Slops
eye?
it up.
That's the home rape kit, either cocaine or Ambisol, and then you just go in,
put a little Ambisol
Yeah.
in there.
In your ring piece?
Yeah.
keep it numb.
I learned a lot of new things.
Oh yeah, that's a popular tactic in the military.
Yeah,
Really?
I didn't
Yeah,
know
they,
that was-
we called it the ether bunny.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, tell them the story.
Oh
Tell
yeah,
'em.
we had a dude in Korea. He
Oh,
was probably
Yeah.
at 40. He was a higher NCO, and we called him the Ether Bunny because there were a few times some new privates. They'd take him out when you first got there on a thunder run, which is go to every bar and get really shit faced and usually pass out, especially if you're drinking soju or kettles. Well, it was told there were a few privates that woke up in his room with their pants down.
Oh,
Oh. With the chocolate ether money.
Yep.
Hide your eggs.
And so where does the Ambisol come in?
Well, we used to joke that he carried around in his briefcase a home rape kit, which would be like Ambisol, a big old dildo or whatever, you know.
But the Ambisol seems like that would be for your, like your victims.
Yeah, it is.
Comfort.
It is.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't want,
so
you don't
he
want
doesn't
him to
know.
wake up.
So he's
Yeah.
carrying. Oh.
You don't want
Yeah.
him to
Or
wake
when
up.
they wake up, they don't
He's
want to know
passed
that his
out.
asshole hurts.
I got you. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
that-
just kinda,
Numb it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you don't want to go in there blasting around full force. You'll wake a guy up. You know what I mean?
He might scream.
You want to Delta Force that shit in.
That's
And
why-
by
that's-
Delta Force,
That's why I
I
don't trust the
mean
tooth fairy.
Ambisol on your finger first.
That's oh yeah. You wouldn't put on your belly and then push it.
No,
Yeah.
no,
You got to numb it first. And
Yeah,
then,
you stick the tube in and then pump out the Ambisol like toothpaste.
Oh, like you. I just thought
Yeah.
you would
See,
put
I was
it on
thinking
the
roll-on
outside.
applicator tip. Like, roll-on applicator. Like,
Oh, like chapstick or something?
like deodorant.
like the roll-on deodorant, yeah.
Oh,
you smear it, like paint it.
He's like stick it in there and just like dump
Yeah.
it all.
Yeah, just
yeah.
So then your whole lap and ball region.
It also
is
counts.
numb.
If you do it that way, it counts as lube.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, but then
Two
his
for one.
wiener would get numb too.
Right,
Yeah,
right. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
It's so weird.
Maybe he wears a rubber.
Ah.
Boom. Science.
They do have use.
Yeah, he wouldn't want to leave DNA there anyway.
no, 90. That was 98. They didn't really have that.
Well, he
DNA
didn't want to get
much.
him pregnant.
Right. That's, I think, what he was scared of. He didn't need no young
Privates.
private
He
baby.
didn't know little
butt
baby
babies.
soldiers. Little baby soldiers.
But
running
that's
around.
where my term drain squids came from, because we had community showers in the barracks.
Yeah.
And like every morning I'd have to head up a crew to clean them, and they would be bitching because there would be dudes fucking jizz in the collective shower drain, and it looked like little octopus in the drains. So we called them drain squids.
That's well.
And there would be dudes that would walk in there barefoot to take showers. So, like, there was a few times I'm sitting there showering, and this one new private come up, big, tall, goofy dude, no shower shoes. The first time I'm like, dude, you got to wear shower shoes. It's part of the uniform. Wear your fucking shoes. Secondly, people jizz in
There's
the
cum everywhere,
and they piss
dog.
in the shower, you know. So it'd be like going into an adult bookstore booth in bare feet. And second time I said it the same. Third time he pulled up right beside me, no shower shoes. I looked and I just pissed on his feet.
You probably did him a favor.
A few squirts in the top of his feet. Everybody else in the shower laughed like a motherfucker. They're like, he told you to wear shoes.
Did you feel good peeing on a guy's feet?
It was funny, yeah.
Like power.
It was. I was an asshole then. When I was young. I was just getting to be like an NCO, so I had,
You
I
had
had
to
to
show
do what
out a
I
little
said.
bit. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You probably cured his athlete's foot, though.
Probably.
Yeah.
With your acrid piss, man.
Yeah, it was full of chicken fingers and
Hot
ramen.
sauce.
Yeah, spicy ramen.
Ambisol.
No, mine wasn't. I wasn't the Ether Bunny.
Smelled like Ambisol.
Any slip and falls? Any slip and falls in that?
I didn't see any, man.
You would
none
think
that
there'd
I
be
can
slip and
remember,
falls.
but it is.
At least everybody was good enough to kick it
It's a
down the
little
drain.
unnerving because we had Korean soldiers with us. They were called Katusas, Korean augmentation to the United States Army. They were the ones that could speak English pretty well. So everybody in in South Korea has to have a mandatory 2-year service if you're a man. So
Wow.
instead of doing it in the Korean army, which was pretty hardcore, they'd come to and be with us. Well, they'd come in the showers, and it's nothing to the Koreans to rub each other's backs and shit. So they'll be naked rubbing backs in the shower and shit. It's a little homoerotic.
Yeah.
But
A little.
yeah.
So that they get like their asses whipped and shit.
That's probably why they're squids. No, they didn't get asses whipped in their army. They do,
oh,
but not ours.
I thought because they would be seen rubbing on each other. In the
No,
shower.
they just got people laughed or
Jerked off.
Jerked off. Yeah. Yeah.
Or whatever they do. I mean, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah. Maybe
Suppose.
they dry hump the shower wall or something.
Yeah, whatever.
Who
Slippery.
knows? Yeah. It's hard in hooves.
Break off a wrestling tournament.
It's hard moves.
So the pandemic numbers just keep on rising. There's no relief in sight. Winter's gonna come. It's gonna
Winter
get
is
worse.
coming.
Winter is coming. And we're all doing stupid shit. Well, not all of us, but the world.
Yeah,
The collective country is doing a lot of stupid shit.
yeah. Our
Opening
country's
up
going.
football games and like,
Yeah, there's a lot of football players that are opting out though.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
69
Oh,
officially
so
could
far.
opt out. No, it's like the deadline passed.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Anybody important or any big
For
names
the
that you know of?
For the Patriots, 3 of their starters on defense, each level of the defense opted out.
Wow,
no
Wow.
way.
wow, from the Patriots.
Patrick Chung, their safety,
He's-
Dante Hightower,
Yeah.
and one of their linemen,
Oh, wow.
a starter. And for the Browns, Andrew Billings, the defensive tackle we got from the Bengals,
Yeah,
that's a big one because we don't have any defensive
Right.
line depth. I mean, if they're even going to fucking play, I don't. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
who knows? Who knows what they're going to do?
Did you see what the Browns running back tweeted?
Mm-mm.
He tweeted a picture of like him with a mask on, sawing off like the head of a politician.
Yeah, that's like 4 years old though.
Yeah, but
Oh, is it?
they brought it up again.
Isaiah Crowell.
Yeah,
Oh.
they brought it up again, and like rehashing it. Like,
Yeah, he's not even on the Browns team anymore.
wow. But they called it Brown. Look, saw a story. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I looked
crazy.
into it. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
That was-
anything
People are
for
just look-
clickbait.
yeah, people are just looking to.
Well,
Clickbait.
He did that in 16 when the other guy was murdered by the cops. The first time the whole kneeling
Yeah.
shit happened.
Trayvon Martin.
Yeah, he posted that, and he got in trouble and suspended and all that shit. It's just weird that they're bringing up something that's 4 years old.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is weird.
Not surprising, but
No,
Just some good old clickbait for you there.
we're in a crazy cycle.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. There's a big change, huh? Something's gonna change.
What I don't get is the quest for the presidency right now. Okay, we all agree that 45 is kind of retarded.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like the Democrats saying, "Oh, we're just going to go ahead and put the absolute best person forward so we can just blow this away and maybe get this country back together," shit, they pull out the most retarded,
Yep.
fucking slimy geriatric fuck and said, "This is our horse."
It's just like
So
last time.
It's like showing you're like, "Oh, we're going to show you we're going to put our dumbest retarded motherfucker
Yeah.
up, and you'll see what we have to deal with the last 4 years."
last
not gonna
time,
do
it's
any
like
good.
what Democrat do people hate the most?
Yeah.
A Clinton. All right, let's throw a Clinton up there. This time,
Right.
Well, who could be the worst? Well,
He
let's
was my
get-
last
Let's
choice.
get the oldest, most established, most ingrained in the establishment motherfucker we can get and throw him up there.
Yeah.
It's on purpose.
it's the illusion of choice, like Carlin said.
Yeah.
They're the same thing, I think.
They are.
Yeah, there's not
Just
much
the
difference.
opposite sides of the coin,
Yeah.
you know?
Either way, we'll have a
Fucked and fucked.
92-year-old president.
Yeah.
In 4 years. That makes a
Fucking
lot of sense.
crazy.
Yeah, no shit.
Or an 82-year-old.
And then we're supposed to buy into Biden because, well, it's all right. He's just going to win, and then whoever he picks as vice president's going to be it. Well, who the fuck is he going to
Right.
pick? This just going to be based on virtue signaling, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. They were
whatever-
talking about what's her name from California.
Not
yeah.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Well, she's-
And that would be like one of the worst choices.
Yeah, that's the worst Democrat you could throw. Man, it's sad.
Yeah.
Very, very sad. No wonder our kids are just fucking disconnecting and
They just don't give a fuck.
Two-party system.
yeah.
You can choose this or that. That's it.
Yeah, but when were the kids ever really connected?
No, the kids are always disillusioned.
The 60s, I guess you could say, would be the last sort of shining example of that. But that ethic really didn't...
No, I'd say the kids were connected when Obama was elected.
Yeah. I would too. The first term.
Yeah. Yeah, they got young people out in full force.
That's true.
Bernie Sanders did too when he first
Bernie
came
Sanders
out.
gets people out in full force, but for some reason they will not let that motherfucker.
He just can't win.
Well, it's proven that
The
they colluded against
establishment,
him.
they are not going to let that dude.
And the prime example was with Hillary. You know? It was,
Yeah, so that's America for you. That's
I think
American
the Democrats,
politics.
Democrats are like okay, it's your chance now. So if you've done enough to merit your chance, whether the American public wants you or not, it's like you boiled up to the top of the party,
like trying
and
to
you
be a starting offensive tackle.
Right, you just been here long, or tenure. You just been here long enough that you know you're the one we're going with.
Here's your shot.
And hell with what people want. You know that's what bubbled up to the top.
Not that it's supposed to be a government for the people, by the people.
No, just whoever rises to the top of that party. That's a little clique. Yeah.
So if the country breaks up into kingdoms,
Oh yeah.
what's our kingdom's name?
I'm sure we wouldn't get to choose.
No,
we
get to
would not be. Our time.
Let's say
wouldn't
for
be to
today's
rise to the top.
conversation. Let's say for today's conversation, we get to choose our kingdom.
I think I would call it Apollonia as a shout out to Appalachian
And
and
Prince.
Prince and
Oh.
Prince.
Okay.
I'm down.
I'll
With
suck
that.
I'm from
that.
Apollonia.
That's
I'm
cool.
okay,
That's
yeah.
cool. I like
Yeah.
it.
All right, the kingdom of Apollonia.
That was quick, Rickety.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Would we all stay here, or would we see other kingdoms that we like better and go?
I think you would see other kingdoms and decide to return to Apollonia. If my knowledge of Apollonia is correct.
We'd look at other kingdoms and figure out which ones we want to suck up into ours.
Yeah. Oh,
Like Somerset.
Annex.
That's a dangerous. Ooh,
Somerset is dangerous. All right, they got
that's
a lot
Old
of.
West.
They have a lot of mobile units,
Yeah.
big heavy trucks.
And actually, the vice president was just there.
Was he?
Yeah. What, last week? Yeah, last week he was there.
Fuck.
Visited local businesses.
That's
So
right,
That
the
just boosted him up.
The Mason-Dixon line is really close to
yeah,
here.
super close. Somerset, it's only 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're real close, buddy.
Yeah, you're into Maryland then, and that's
We're real
when the
close.
gray starts.
Yeah, we're right on the border. Yeah, we may have to travel. Or, no, we'll hunker down. I
You
say.
think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We get a nice high vantage point. We'll set up our artillery.
Get you to
We've
climb up on the
advantage,
mast.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Set up our potato guns.
We got a moat at Rickety's.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. He's got a
That
creek.
creek right next to
Yep.
us.
Yeah, it's important for food, for protection.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what. Maybe Central City will become our new base.
But
That'd be awesome.
I did see 4 houses with Biden signs.
In Central City? Or get out. Yeah.
That's a big deal.
I think we're moving out to Central
Oh yeah,
City.
yeah. Everybody, there's like 1,000 Trump signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty popular out where I'm at, too.
Yeah.
Some Trumpers.
You got to give them credit though. Like everybody's mad about the state of the world, but the
Fighting
but the
over
people in
how to
power,
do
like
it.
blame the people that are in charge.
No,
like,
they're blaming
yeah.
each
it's
other.
yeah. They blame the person that's not in charge.
It's weird, man. How
Makes
that
sense.
works.
Yeah.
How comfortably it works.
Like puppet strings,
Yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
And then the other thing, I asked somebody like, why do you support this? Just imagine it the other way. It'd have been way worse. Really?
How?
Would have been, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. If Hillary would have won.
Would things have been worse?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
I
it'd be
think-
just more of the same.
She was Secretary of State, so she has a huge, whether you like her or not, she knows how to deal with foreign countries.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
that we're finding is one of 45's biggest things that he fucked up on was
Well, he
pissing off the rest of the
isolated
fucking world.
everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Now that is one thing I could say for Hillary for sure she would have done is smooth relationships.
She would have
done
been
that
political
shit.
in that
Yeah.
regard. But they
And
like,
I don't think we would be going into $3-4 trillion worth of debt or
Mm.
anything after these.
And we wouldn't be ready to go to war with fucking China and Iran.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Yeah. And that again lies to the
Mm-hmm.
stateliness, your envoyness or whatever. You know.
Makes you wonder how much we got left to throw at them. You know, the military's got to be pretty run ragged at this point.
And they're not really.
And we're all disorganized from the inside. Morale's all-time low. They bust our technology. They turn us against each other, and then we go to war, and it's
Yeah. Well, did you see one win, I guess, for 45 is the executive order to ban the TikTok in 40 days?
Really?
Yep.
I saw that, yeah.
Yep. 40 days.
Because
He's
China,
banning it.
that's a Chinese company, and
Uh-huh.
I read that China wants to back Biden, so they're going to infiltrate,
yeah.
like election-wise.
sure.
So
Pro-
the battle
like
line-
Russia
The
did.
battle lines are redrawn.
And Russia is still for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's going to be a cyber battle.
where could that lead?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Those bastards can spin it well, though. They'll be like,
Oh yeah.
they're good at what they do.
Yeah, they got the biggest pockets on the planet right now.
Gotta respect them. You gotta know your enemy. Go up against them if that's not your enemy.
Yeah, the Chinese been kicked historically have been getting kicked in the teeth for a
Yes.
long time, man.
Yeah.
And I don't
Japan did.
I don't agree that they're our enemy. We certainly use them for a lot.
But I mean, that's how they're seen.
We're
Yeah.
kind of co-symbiotic.
yeah,
You know, they were being what we were, and we were being what England was.
yeah, that's a good way to.
Yep.
You know, so
So just like a good American, we want to keep the ones below us down.
yeah, exactly. we got to step on.
We can't have them
Don't try
catching
to
up to
rise.
us.
That's
Don't
the truth.
rise.
Yeah.
Something's got to happen. We got to be.
Listen,
the best.
for me to win, somebody's got to lose.
But there's an inevitability to that, I think.
Well, always.
Yep.
The top always falls off.
And if you look at like how prepared they are, I mean, they have already built cities that are unoccupied. They're ready to go. Have you seen that shit?
No.
No,
they
they're
have-
building islands.
They have China.
They actually build islands off the coast.
and they have full on, completely all the infrastructure's in place. Buildings are in place, roadways, just waiting for who knows what.
People to move in.
But they've been around for at least a decade.
Would you go?
Would I have a choice? Who knows?
Depends
Yeah,
on
that's
what part of China. If I could pretend to be like the Three Kings period and be like Guan Yu or something,
true. No.
that would be pretty cool.
If I get to get one of those ponytails,
Yes.
that'd be dope. And a shaved front of the head because I'm already bald
Well,
up there.
yeah.
You look
Yeah.
good.
You get
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
long back ponytail.
Yep. Do some drunken.
Have real big
kung fu.
eyebrows.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Drunken
Like a-
orangutan kung fu.
Hell yeah.
The beard.
I'm game.
I'd be like Beverly Hills Ninja, crashing into. Didn't he set the thing on the scroll on fire, and it would cause trouble? Remember that movie? It was not good.
Chris Farley.
Yeah.
I'd somehow end up on the Mongolian steppe.
Oh.
Like, which way is the airport? What the fuck?
They'd round you up with those
Hawks.
those Muslims that they're rounding up. They'd round you up with them.
You
Oh
gotta work
yeah,
your
they
way up.
are. I forgot about that.
Did you
yeah,
ever watch
China's
Marco
doing
Polo?
that too.
No.
The
Where
show?
yeah.
No, I didn't. I had it in my.
Supposedly he spent time with
things
Genghis
list.
Khan, so they sent him over there, and he had to work his way up through the ranks of the, ended up being like the Khan's right hand man.
Because that happens a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bit far fetched, but it's kind of cool. Yeah,
Huh.
The guy in the swimming pool.
Marco.
yeah.
No, but
that nobody can seem to find.
Genghis Khan was like that though. He embraced. He
Yes.
said you could have whatever religion you want.
Yeah.
He didn't care about any
Just
of
bring
that
knowledge
shit.
into
Yep.
the temple.
Just
That's
Govern
it.
yourself.
Just let me bang your broads.
Yeah.
You know, and let me kill some people.
plant my seed.
I don't think he asked
Well,
about that part.
no,
You didn't have to.
He
nope.
was a proficient slaughterist.
That's right. And his soldiers were to bomb
Yeah, horses and arrows.
horses and shooting arrows backwards and shit. Woo,
skill.
crazy.
With
They
mirrors.
would make necklaces out of severed peni.
Yeah. There was a brutal, I can't remember her name, but she was in the Aisha Valley in Nam. She was a sniper, and she was also a torturer. Like she was considered like a demon.
Really?
Her and her little squad of dudes.
Nuh-uh.
If they caught you, they would like cut your penis off and put it in your mouth, stake you out on the ground or to a tree, cut your eyelids off, bamboo under your fingernails, put
Dent
light
your
them on fire.
vagina.
Dent the vagina region.
Yeah, but you know what the U.S. was doing to the Vietnamese? They
Lot of shit.
believed in spirits, so the U.S. would fucking put speakers on their helicopters and fly around with screaming. You know what I mean?
Whales.
Like the whales, like the dead were fucking just walking around in the forest, and
Wow.
they would shoot like flares and smoke and all this shit and try to like freak them out, like
Psychological
warfare because of their superstitions and shit.
I watched Outbreak this week, and
Did ya?
yeah, at the beginning of the movie when they find that village, everybody's dead.
Uh-huh.
There's the why is he still alive? The shaman up on the hill. He went and stayed in the cave and prayed for a week. You know?
Stayed away from everybody.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I wonder how effective that was considering their extensive tunnels throughout Vietnam. I bet you they didn't even hear a lot of that stuff.
Maybe not.
They had whole cities and shit underground.
Yeah, and I would think they would hear the helicopter too and be like,
no, it's a helicopter.
they'd be like, man, these motherfuckers think we're stupid.
Probably.
Stupid GI.
Number 10, Dinky Dow.
Yes.
Yeah, war is so fucking tragic, man. And to think that these motherfuckers are just pushing towards it. I mean, that's every time I see the president talk, it's like China this, China that. And I mean, they just throw it around. Pompeo or whatever his name is.
He called it the China flu again.
Yeah, it's just constant, man. It's like, I know what'll get us. And you could just almost see this fool thinking to himself, like, I know what'll get everybody together, get everybody behind me is we'll go to
Hate
war.
China. Yeah.
We'll go to war with China.
Let's take a McCarthy page out.
Yeah, it's like,
They're still
man,
communist, right?
You fuckers.
Yeah.
And you don't change leadership during war.
Yep. Yeah, that's
So-
got to be another tactic.
But see, nowadays it could be any kind of war.
Yeah, I don't even think they need any of that. Honestly, I think the first time him and Joe Biden debate, it's over. I think it's just over. I think it's already over. He's
How
going
do you
to
think
crush.
that debate's going to go?
He's going to crush. He's going to absolutely demolish Biden.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you better get ready for 4 more years of this shit. And it's nuts, man. It's so crazy. It's all so crazy here in the U.S. of A. But what more do you expect? We're a bunch of wild heathens, you know?
What about Beirut?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Did
That
you
was
watch that?
crazy.
You didn't watch that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No.
Did you?
I watched it. Yeah.
No.
Oh, but did you watch the aftermath video?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of conspiracy theories are going around?
Oh,
about
there's a
that
lot
now?
of them. There's even like
I think the main one is the somebody fucked up theory.
Yeah, the main one is that
Somebody fucked up.
there was a
Because-
barge
yeah.
of a bunch of ammonium
Nitrate.
Yeah, this stuff was
nitrates
not supposed to be here.
that they
Somebody
got
fucked
in an
up.
argument, and they fucking shipped the Russian dudes lived on there for like a month till they couldn't get their boat out of there. Finally, they just left. The boat sank.
it was 60 years ago too. What?
Six years
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, 6?
6.
6 years ago, and then they moved all the nitrate into a storage unit. The boat sank just from neglect and corrupt politics, or you know what I mean, mismanagement. That's the official story.
Wow.
And it was fireworks first, and the fireworks
Yeah.
I think set it off. It was like, holy wow.
Yeah, that was a giant fucking explosion.
Yeah, that was crazy. It's crazy. Meanwhile, there's riots all over the world. Like, you don't even hear about how there's fucking riots in Israel. There's riots everywhere.
In Beirut, there's riots because they want those people out of power.
It's craziness, man.
Here, why don't you touch this a little bit or put it over there? I can't keep my hands off it. It looks like it's softer than it is. Yeah.
Uncle Meat got another present from Wish. It's a piece of twine with a plastic severed penis.
And it's,
He likes to order penises from China.
well, this is a severed one. It's different.
Well, I'd say that other one was severed too.
Yeah, but it wasn't all bloody and like,
That's not
I like
bloody.
I like how they modeled the base with the subcutaneous fat down to the musculature.
yeah,
It's
see?
well done.
I thought that too.
It's so gross. It's so gross.
I think it was like $1.50.
Wow, you splurged on that.
Yeah.
Is it worth $1.50?
Just to have around.
You can never have too many rubber dicks laying around.
I think he's got $1.50 worth out of it already.
Yeah,
Doesn't go far these days.
it doesn't. But I think I got my money's worth.
How many rubber dicks do you think you have now?
I have 2.
Oh,
But
come
one's a
on.
vagina,
I'm
too.
going over
No,
on
no,
that.
3.
Oh, there we go. Now
I
we're
have
up
the,
to 3.
I have the little one by the TV, and then I have that one, and then I have the dick, balls, and vagina 3-piece kit
Totally lifelike.
combo set.
combo. Yeah.
We always debated the validity of DVD. Like Trey Parker was in a band called DVDA, and it stood for double vagina, double ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that's even possible, and then debated it. Like what would you want to be? Ass 1, ass 2,
I don't know how.
V1 or V2? Like what's the worst place, the best place to be? And is it even possible?
Would they be side by side?
No one's ever found it.
Would they be side by side or
Any way you can possibly
If they
do it.
were
Would
all
two
in
be-
a line, that's a lot of holes.
Would
in
it
a
be
line.
2 people and 2?
It'd be
Yeah.
4 dudes and 1 woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 dicks and 1 woman. Would 2 be like rubber dicks?
No. These have to be.
You can't fit 4 people together, I don't
Right.
think.
That's where we did diagrams and everything. We tried to figure it out, but
That's a lot
it doesn't seem possible. And the internet says anything that's possible is on the internet. Can't be found.
Well, if you've had DVDA, drop us a line.
Yes,
Let us know how it
please.
works.
Please.
Attention, Reverend Rickety.
I'll analyze the footage.
Yeah, that's definitely his department.
the DVD.
That goes right to his department.
I agree.
He'll scour the footage and do all the relevant research. Let us know.
Measurements.
Mm-hmm.
Technical drawings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Specs
Mm-hmm.
Kangaroo ladies have 3 vaginas.
and a pouch.
They do.
You talking about you calling a pouch a vagina?
Nope. They have 3 vaginal regions.
Openings?
As far as I understand it, yes.
Really?
Which one could get them pregnant?
I don't know, man. I'm not a fucking scientist.
It's like Price is Right. You got to hit the right one.
Yeah.
1, 2, or 3.
Let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh, more kids. Oh, damn it.
Little Joey.
I was hoping this room was vacant.
I got myself a little Joey.
So somebody tried to flush a adult
So weird.
diaper.
Yeah. Today I had
That didn't go well.
I had a battle with a toilet.
No.
Who won? Who won?
Oh, I won.
Mm,
I won.
no doubt.
But yeah, this old dude tried to flush a toilet. He tried to flush an adult diaper, and then there was also a hairbrush in there. So I don't know if he dropped a hairbrush while he was fucking around with the adult diaper.
Did you have to fish the hair brush
But I
out?
did have to fish it all out. And there was like these little beads all over the fucking floor. Well, I mean, first I didn't know what was going on. I just looked in the toilet, and it was
A brown mess.
There was a
Just a
hairdryer
mess.
in there?
no a hairbrush.
Oh.
Did I say hairdryer?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
There was.
I was going to say, did he try to kill himself?
I just saw like a mound, and so
An island.
I'm not thinking. I got my headphones on. I'm listening to some music, and I hit flush, and
What were you listening to?
Podcast. I was listening to a podcast, and so then the toilet spits all over the place, and there's these little beads everywhere that are inside these adult diapers. So then I fish out the diaper, and then under the the exploded diaper pieces, and because I want to plunge it out so I can get it out, and then I grab a couple bed sheets and throw it on the floor and build a dam so it doesn't go out into the room.
Does anybody come in and see what you're doing?
No.
Damn, you're fighting that diaper.
No. They act like nothing is going on. It's just a regular day at the office for me.
And you're fighting. They're watching you
I'm
fight.
sweating my ass off. I'm running down the hall to grab a plunger. Come back with the plunger, and then
Did you tell anyone don't go in this room? or-
No. And meanwhile, there's a lady in the bed right next to the bathroom, and she's like, "Oh, is there water coming out of the bathroom?" And I'm like, "You know damn well what's coming. You know goddamn well what you did."
Oh, it was a lady's diaper.
Yeah. Well.
How do you put Rumpty Dumpty back together again? Who did that?
So I fished the diaper out, and underneath it is a hairbrush.
Oh,
And so I fished that out, and then I plunged that bad boy and flush it, and it comes out again. So I had 2 overflows. I had about a good, 2 inches of water.
Was the brush maybe used as like a sex toy? Or to unclog the clogged
That's what
pipe
I
and
thought.
back?
He might have been
into
trying to
the
use the
diaper?
brush to fish this stuff out. I'm just, the way I see it, I try to think best case scenario. They were brushing their hair. They're like, "Oh shit! I tried to flush a diaper. It didn't work out." They freaked out and dropped the brush or something like
Are
that.
there,
I don't know.
any suspects?
Well, I would say the bitch that's laying in the bed next to
Without
the
a diaper.
goddamn bathroom
Without
talking about asking me, "Is there water coming out?" of the
Without a diaper on.
What happened? What'd
Yeah.
you do?
What'd you do?
Blowing hot breath all on the back of my face and neck.
Is she standing behind you?
No, it crept from her bed. It was a heavy cloud of breath.
He's like, you guys should really take better care of these toilets.
Yeah, the whole time, like, "Oh, you got a mess over there, don't you?" And the whole time I'm like, why? What did I do in my previous life? I must have been a real asshole. But so I got everything out of the old toilet there, and then I had about 2 inches of water on the floor, so I grab a couple more bed sheets and soak it all up, mop it up, and move on to the next room.
I'm sure the people that do the laundry will really appreciate you. Do you get along with them?
Yeah, I get a lot. GUYZ is my favorite lady down there. She's the one who looks at my lunches, and she said to me the other day, she's like, you could tell you ain't married. You just open up anything, and you're like, fuck it. This little old lady, that's how she talks to me, and it cracks me up. But, yeah, so, you know.
Yeah, what was on lunch today? What was that?
Potted meat.
For me,
Yeah, I saw the picture.
same thing it is every day. Can of tuna, can of pineapples, an apple, and an orange if I can get away with
Tuna's
it.
better than the sardines.
Yeah, sometimes I get sardines. Sometimes I try to switch it up so that the mercury's not as strong. You know what I mean? I hope to get varying degrees
You're
of
gonna be
mercury poisoning.
Freddy.
I never know what's going to happen. It's
He
an
arranges
experiment.
it nice on his pictures.
He does.
They're
an
starting to look
experiment.
better.
It's better than a bag of meat.
Yeah.
Well, I would prefer the bag. Aesthetically, I prefer the bag of meat, obviously. But, yeah, you know, it's pretty simple for me, you know. When you're working with my kind of budget, you get a bunch of cans of tuna, a bunch of cans of pineapple, and
Let it rip.
maybe a bag of fruit.
Who knows what's in there?
I'd eat ramen rather than that stuff.
I'm so tired of eating ramen. I told you the other day I had 4 packs of ramen.
That's a lot of ramen.
I'm so tired of ramen. Yeah, there's only so many pickled eggs you can put in ramen.
True.
But you're laying off the beans too, apparently.
Yeah, I'm laying off the beans just because I realize that whenever you're hot and sweaty at work dealing with other people's shit, you don't want to be running to the bathroom. You know?
One at a time.
Yeah, I find what doesn't make me sick, and that's what I'm trying to stick to.
You think maybe you could steal some of them or borrow a few of those diapers and use them?
Maybe in the wintertime.
When
Just
in
in
Rome,
case,
right?
yeah.
When in Rome.
When in Rome.
Dookie has the...
Run around with a big old, and the other thing is there's a garbage can in the hallway. Let's say there's from 31 to 46. So how many rooms is that? Like 15?
Mm-hmm.
There's one garbage can out in the hall. So these nurses change somebody, take their shitty diapers, throw it in that can in the hall. So after a couple
man.
rooms, that hallway is just so spicy, you know? So I'm always trying to clear that shit out. And now I got this new system, and they all love me because I put 2 or 3 bags in a garbage can in a room. So because, listen, if you don't, they will fucking, if they pull it
Cram
out,
it full.
yeah, they will just throw shit in that can.
Oh,
And they
you
were-
got to pick it out.
yeah, so I keep a couple bags in that can, so it makes it nice and easy for them, which is easier for me.
Do they wrap them up and pick them out and put them over there?
Yeah, they'll grab the first bag out, and it'll have like a change, dirty diaper and a bed rag or whatever that pad is that's on the bed will have poop on it or pee or whatever, and they throw it all in a can in the hallway. And so I just run around with this can of Lysol, empty the trash can, spray, empty the trash can, spray, all day long.
How many cans of Lysol do you go through a day?
A lot. I don't care about their supplies. I fuck that.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Fuck that. For what they're paying me, when I first started there, they were like, okay, let's try to go light on these wipes and this aerosol. I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that.
get
You want to
one
send me
wipe
to
per
war?
room.
You want to send me to war? You better give me ammo. No shit. That's all there is to it. I don't hold back. I indulge. I fucking use whatever their generic pine sol is. I use the shit out of it. Their sprays, their wipes, I use it all. I do a good job. You know what I mean? The place is clean when I leave.
Do the residents there ever say, nice job?
All the time. All the
Nice.
time. They're like, you take your job serious.
That's nice.
I'm like, don't talk to me.
Your breath.
Get your breath off. I just cleaned your toilet. I don't even want to look at you. Go away.
It's like the old guy on Family Guy. Boy, Brian, you're cleaning that good. I got some popsicles in my basement. Smell my breath.
No, they all want to talk nice, and it's like, man, I just cleaned your toilet. Don't talk nice to me after what you just did.
They're just trying to share the breath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Share the breath.
I think it's well, a lot of it is. I can see
Lonely.
it is they're embarrassed.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody's in there cleaning up their dirty stinker, and
Yeah, I
they're
get
like, so what's the weather like out there? And I'm like, I don't know what fresh air smells like for another 4 hours, dog. I'm in here breathing this.
Oh, what if they have to
Jungle
stay there
butt
the whole time too?
They're locked in. They're locked in. Some of these people have not had a visit or had fresh air in 5 months or whatever, however long this shit's been going on.
Are they aware of anything that's going on? Like,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
because
They keep
I mean,
current?
I change the channel, but once in a while I'll come in and the news will be on.
Fox.
I fucking put Golden Girls on.
Is it
you
Fox
should.
News?
Yeah.
No, whatever the local channel is, WJAC. So I changed that shit quick.
Yeah, that's like the worst show
I
ever.
know.
They
It is the
suck so
lowest
bad.
budget.
Yeah,
Man, that channel is horrible.
they're making what you make.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Yeah. You could tell in their outfits and hairstyles and shit. Frumpy ass motherfucker. It's so bad. But yeah, I put on Golden Girls, or I'll put on the channel with where they're selling the oldie CDs.
Oh.
You know, I'll put that on a lot too, just so I can listen to that and not hear help.
It drowns out
Like
their
the
cries.
Freedom Rock sales.
Yeah,
Freedom Rock, man.
Oh my
Help.
It drowns out their cries for help.
Their cries for help. Yeah, they haunt me.
Was that Bobby Vinton?
Because it's always something crazy. It's like, help, what's wrong? What's wrong? Where's my eyes? You know, help, what's my name? Who am I? And I'm like, oh my God, you don't have any legs. That should be your first question. Where's my legs?
Maybe what you need to do is organize like they did with Love on the Spectrum. Organize a resident dating, speed dating, or slow dating.
No, they have resident activity people who come around. It's just on the weekend, it's not the top tier. You know what I mean? So they
Do they
come in
play
like, do you
bingo?
want to pray?
Oh God.
Yeah, so they just come in there and get them praying. And it's like, man, take them out. But there is the lady, I told you guys about her during the week, the full-time lady.
She's
and
awesome.
she'll get them out on this. There's like this stone patio on the side of the building, and she'll get a couple of them out there and
That's cool.
make them listen to some Johnny Cash and fucking try to make them lift their arms and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Maybe you
But our place actually is one of the only places that hasn't had a case. So starting Monday, we're going to the next phase, which is going to allow visiting in these booths outside, 2 people at a time. It's like prison.
That is
Absolutely,
That sounds
like
exactly like prison.
Absolutely like prison. It's behind plexiglass. You have to be tested if you want to go visit your grandma. Fill out all these papers.
It's being safe though.
Being safe. But the crazy thing is if they get one case, then they go back down to lockdown. So
That's a big risk.
Yeah,
It's-
but one
it's-
case is dangerous in a place like that.
Yes.
One case,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
case, not
Could
one
be-
case.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the place down the street that's a little bit bigger. They a couple weeks ago had 2 cases, then it split to 8, then it went to like 16,
Real quick.
and now
And can
like
you imagine what it would be like during that time?
now they're all on lockdown.
Wow.
But the weird thing is that nobody's sick from it. They're all asymptomatic.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, that's what I don't get about this whole shit. I don't quite understand it at all.
Right. It just, I don't know. I hate that doubt. I hate that doubt.
It seems like a boogeyman out there, man.
It does seem a little bit of a boogeyman-ish, you know?
ish.
There's some boogeyman-ish
Yeah.
to it. That's why, unfortunately, and a big part of the reason I hate it is because as it starts to unfold and people start to call bullshit on it, they're going to elect this motherfucker again.
Yeah.
You know? And I can't blame them. You can't fucking blame them when somebody's pretending like we're all retarded. If that's what's going on. I don't know for sure, but it just feels boogeymanish at sometimes.
In the land of the skunks, the man with no nose is king.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
In the land of the nursing home.
The man with no nose is
Listen,
king.
in the land of cleaning shitters at a nursing home, the man with no nose would be king, but unfortunately mine is huge. And that's my hobby. Sniffing. I got to try to categorize. I try to categorize the smells.
You need to separate work from pleasure.
I'm like, that breath, it's... Is there like a peaches in there? A couple day old peaches? Pureed pork chops? What is that smell?
Some molasses thickened.
Oh yeah, a lot of thickened.
That's got to make the poop different.
Oh, listen.
Ew.
I gotta say this though, there is kind of a uniform smell all their poop has. It's weird.
They've synced up.
Yeah.
They sink their
Yeah,
poos.
the smells have all kind of like all of their poop has become like this one putrid smell as opposed to like.
Out of all the rooms, what is there one room that stands out for having the most poop or the raunchiest poop?
No, like I said, I think their poop
There's
is
not
all,
one person that just shits all the time.
No, it's more about breath. There is one lady in particular whose breath is outstanding. I mean, the whole room, as soon as you walk by the room, you're like, fuck.
Wow.
She hits the top notes.
What's wrong with her breath?
I mean, other than she sleeps with her head tilted back and her mouth open, wide open, and it's just like,
Like an air conditioner, a breath conditioner.
it's just blowing out all the time, man, and it's consistently foul. I mean, since the first day I got there, I was like, ooh.
Ooh, did you ask somebody, what's that?
No, I know.
Do you
what
guys
it
talk
is.
in the lounge about people's breath? Or anything?
No. You don't talk about Fight Club. You do not. Nobody. These nurses will come out of there and try to be like, "Oh, how's your day going?" while they're carrying like a bag of dirty diapers, and like nobody wants to talk about what's really going on.
Do you pretend you're somewhere else?
No. I pretend. I don't pretend. I realize I'm being punished for something. I was more than likely. I was either a part of Genghis Khan's crew.
That's what I would probably think for that.
You know
type
what I
of
mean? Yeah.
Let the punishment fit the crime.
Oh yeah. Something with breath. So probably something to do with gas. I probably fucking worked at a concentration camp in a past life. Who knows? I can't tell you. But with that lady with the breath, she will just pop up and be like, "Where's breakfast?"
Wow.
Like whole lot of F's,
H's.
a whole lot of H's.
Breath.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You think she knows she's spitting?
That hot breath?
Yeah. Is that why she makes the?
Nah, I don't know, man.
Breath dragon.
Yeah.
No, most of them are completely
Don't care, probably.
unaware.
Did you ever ask her if she knew who Zach Braff was?
What I don't want to do,
Have her say Zach Braff.
Oh, what I don't want to do is engage in conversation with somebody with dragon breath.
You're not strong enough for that.
No.
That's a couple levels too high. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not that level yet, man.
What about bubblegum?
Yeah, have you
What
offered
about?
them
She don't
gum?
have any teeth, dog. Or maybe one or two are in there, but they are.
A lozenge?
They're the same color as the back of her throat.
like the Sarlacc pit.
It's all like this abyss.
So all gums.
I've just put my head down and just try to get past it, but you take shots to the side of the head.
Wow.
It's heavy shots.
Do you wear a shield, a face shield?
Nope. I wear a
Would it
mask.
fog up?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'd have to have little windshield wipers on it or something.
Breath wipers. What are those? This is my breath wipers.
Hot tuna.
Oh,
You need a
you
breath
should go and eat some heavy garlic or something and go have a breath contest.
Oh, I'd lose every time. Every time.
What if she complained and said your breath was bad? No.
That would be fucking awesome. I'd love to sit in front of somebody and be like, wait a minute. What? Who said it? It better not be 64. It better not be that
Zach
woman in
Braff.
64. Because her breath is creeping out of the doorway.
He's a braff.
Like a monster. He's it's walking around like Braff and Scrubs,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
dropping braff.
cracking
mitts.
jokes.
Yeah, so bad. So bad.
What was your week like, Rickety?
Boring.
Oh, that's it.
What do you do? What do you do with your time?
Find little adventures. That's it.
Yeah?
Any toilet river adventures?
No, not this week.
Did you shoot varmints?
No.
What are your hobbies? What do you do for a hobby?
Garden.
Garden.
Oh,
There you
Take care
go.
of all that stuff.
It is a nice garden.
Yeah, well, see, there you go. There's,
What'd you plant?
Tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers.
that
lettuce.
sounds like a good
Lettuce.
time to me.
Yeah. All the good stuff.
Yeah, he has it going.
That would be
Ready
a good
to harvest soon.
Yep.
Yeah, what are you going to do when that's gone? What are you going to do in the fall?
I don't
Just
know.
till that dirt,
I don't know.
sit in a lawn
Might
chair.
join the NRA and make some new friends. I don't know.
No, the NRA's
And hunker
closing
down
down.
for-
They heard. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I heard they
Really?
got sued.
They're being sued.
They're being taken to like court judiciary.
Are you shitting me?
To
Yeah.
No.
For what?
dissolve
Over
them.
what?
Over the heads of the Supreme or of the NRA, the people that were running the place on the executive board and stuff, like embezzled $43 million worth of money over like the last 4 years.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
So they're calling it not just a corrupt corporation. Period.
Uh-huh.
So they're not being persecuted under NRA. Like they're not coming at them for that reason.
Because they're a charitable organization.
Yeah, they're coming at them like you. Got
and they've
some
been
big
so
problems.
powerful for so
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the stuff these guys would do, like, it's like one guy had like $2 million for escorts, like just pretty nasty stuff. Yeah.
What kind of escorts could you get for $2 million?
And you think of all those people
a lot
who
of
sent their money every month. Like, I'm
yeah.
with the NRA.
I got my sticker on my
They
car.
like to fire guns.
Yeah. Like, you could still fire fucking guns. Why you always got to be in a group?
Yeah, that's the
Why do
weird
people
thing.
always got to join some
It's a
group?
gang, man.
They just want to be held. Love me, daddy. Just
yes.
love me, daddy, man. A whole bunch.
It's sad.
I can't wait till China comes through here kung fu and the fuck out of us.
That's racist.
What world do we live in when even the NRA isn't corrupt? I mean, the NRA of all people.
In the 80s,
I thought they would at least
Charlton
be trustworthy.
Heston.
I thought they would be trustworthy to send my money to, but yeah,
no. Nobody's trustworthy to
What's the
send you
world
money
coming
to.
can't even send the NRA.
Churches are.
Yeah. Well, no.
Remember the televangelists?
Oh, yeah. They're still going.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, really?
They're still. I bet you they're still making money. Hand over fist.
I sent them like $500 to say prayers for me for a while. I don't think I'm getting my money's worth.
Really?
Did you see
But that's what they used to do. Send money to the prayer line. We'll pray
Yeah.
for you for money.
Right.
Jerry Falwell Jr.?
Yeah.
That's a good moniker to have.
That's a big dude, and that's Akron, right? Isn't that the guy from Akron?
Is that Jerry Falwell's son?
What are you
No,
talking about? No,
no.
Falwell is the dude who was
Yeah.
on Twitter or something like that who showed like his treasure trail.
Yeah, like he had his pants undone with some chick on a boat, and now he's like took a leave of absence.
Yeah.
Because he was getting a BJ.
I think all he was doing was like, look at, I'm
I'm
dressed
pregnant
like her.
too. Yeah, she's pregnant. Her pants don't fit. Look at me. Like it's so ridiculous.
It wasn't like a sex thing. It didn't seem like to me.
Wow.
Dude, what happened to the middle? What happened to just like
There is no
normal?
Nah.
Why do you got to be on a fucking team now? It's so I hate both of the teams.
That and instant gratification.
Yeah.
You know? And nobody works the long game at anything anymore. Need
It's
it
all
now,
just
now.
instant. You know, no nuance.
Mm-mm.
No,
No watching it play out.
Right. Nope.
Nope.
Jump to conclusions.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, there's no plan.
There's no plans anymore.
I blame
You're
the
just
Fast
on a
and Furious-
team.
It was the Fast and Furious movies, I think, did it.
You think they changed culture?
I think a little bit.
I never saw any of
Everything's
those.
I
Fast and
saw
Furious.
one.
Well, that was the height of when they were making movies that are just like snakes on a plane,
Yeah, just
explosions and tits. You know, like basically didn't even try to even.
Sharknado.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when it all went downhill. That's when our country jumped the shark.
There's
when
no
they made
nuance.
Sharknado.
Not when Fonzie jumped the shark.
No.
No.
Hey, Happy Days was when good old America.
yeah. That's when you first got your
That's not when I.
acting start, wasn't it, Ralph?
You made me blow weed all over the place with my snortle.
Yeah, that was before you were in the
Shit.
Partridge Family, wasn't it?
Nope. It was
It
not.
was the same time.
Not every redhead who was ever on TV gets to be me.
Well,
But you were the one on Different Strokes. Wasn't he a redhead? That little
Willis?
Southern boy. Remember, Mr. Drummond got with
the other kid,
and then another little boy showed up.
Oliver.
Was it
No.
Oliver?
No, Oliver was
Brady Bunch.
Brady
Bunch. That's right.
That was.
They
his
all
uncle.
had one of those, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's like having a turtle or something, you know.
Was it
You got to have that little kid to come in and start shit. And then at the end of the episode, he gets busted. You know, oh, it was you all along.
was me. Yeah, to teach the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Eddie Haskell was a redhead.
I think so.
Probably.
I'm sure.
He's played that role.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Shit starter.
Mm-hmm.
Malcontent.
Sucker up to moms.
Mm-hmm. Trying to bang moms. No doubt. I'll take that one.
Mrs. Beaver was cool.
Yeah.
Cleaver.
June Cleaver.
June Beaver.
Mm-hmm.
Beaver Cleaver.
Beaver's Cleaver.
Those 50s moms were hot.
I think
were.
so.
Mhm.
I like 50s moms. They're all right.
I can't think of any of them.
Like, fucking, like, or like Bewitched.
Jean, yeah. I Dream of Jeannie. Bewitched.
I Dream
Bewitched
of
was a good
yeah.
one, too.
Lucille Ball was a bad
Yeah,
motherfucker
Lucille
at one
was
time.
good.
She was
funny.
a red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I always liked Rhoda. Rhoda was hot.
I don't know who Rhoda is.
Rhoda, and who's the other one?
Rhoda was on like a spinoff from Mary Tyler Moore, I think.
Yeah, and that show was too old for me. I didn't watch that show. It was dumb.
Man, this is a bat. You got a bat in here or
There's a
something?
bat. Really?
No, it's over here.
There's bats outside, man. I see them.
Batman?
They're too quick to be birds, and it's dark. And they're like,
Oh, yeah, there's bats, dude. Yeah.
somewhere between the two houses.
Oh, yeah, they're eating bugs.
And 2 days ago, a bird crashed into the window.
Oh, get out of here. That's a sign.
It
It
is supposed
is.
to be a sign.
That's an omen.
Remember in March, there was that dead cardinal in the front
Yeah.
door?
Yeah. That's an omen, dude.
I got my eye. I got one good eye. But I got it looking down the dead-ended streets for fuckeries. You know.
I don't know exactly what you're talking
It's a
about.
metaphor.
Right?
He's going down alleys for some sneak fuckery.
No.
Skullduggery.
Skullduggery and sneak fuckery.
But I think it lived. It was talking a whole lot for, like, it was sitting on the window.
What was it saying?
Well, it was just chirping. But it didn't sound like anguish.
Help me.
It sounded like, damn.
Elfish? Is that what you said?
No, I said,
Didn't sound like English.
no, I didn't say that either. It didn't sound,
Ish.
Helpful?
no.
Helpless?
It didn't, anguish is what
Anguish.
I
Oh.
said. Anguish.
Is the R silent?
Did it just sound like resentment? Like, motherfucker.
Yeah, it was
did
like,
again.
oh, I
Like,
did it again.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Wrong house.
And then he was calling out to his buddy or his mom or whatever.
Hey, did you see that?
Then he flew away and crashed into the house
No.
next door. Yeah, and then hit the ground. And
Are
then,
you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
Was he retarded?
It's. I think it's like when like you spin around in a circle and then you try to go a certain way.
Oh.
You fuck up.
He
Except
did.
it was hitting the window.
And why didn't you record it?
Nah, I don't care.
That would have been cool.
I remembered it. That's better. It's more special.
Mm-hmm.
So saith meat.
Meatwad speaks on memories.
What movie was that in? They say it's a spirit trying to reach you. Was that The Omen? Where the bird
Oh,
flies into the
don't-
window?
Don't talk. That
Okay.
movie's kind of freaky.
It is freaky.
Is it?
Yeah.
The best part of that movie is when the
Oh, it is.
she
yeah.
goes, "It's all for you, Damien," and she hangs herself. She jumps out of the. It's fucking creepy as a little kid to see that. There's some gruesome deaths in that,
There are. That,
But it's
that
all-
movie's infinitely creepy.
but it's shot in like soft focus 70s.
Yeah, I like
so
that.
it looks really not good now.
Mm.
The acting is sort of like they do in plays because it's like I forget the name.
Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's still creepy.
but it is creepy still.
Well, that's good.
The one dude gets beheaded by a plate of glass. I like horror movies.
I know you do.
They're pretty
You
good.
like watching gross shit, too.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Everybody's got their thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I watched a fat lady try to jump off a second floor balcony onto a what do you call it, a trampoline, and she broke the whole thing.
How'd that make you feel?
It was like it's called Schadenfreude. It's like a German, like a derived
Shameful guilt.
pleasure from
Shameful pleasure.
from other people's fucking-
Misery?
Fortune.
Yeah, like fails and shit. But it was just a random like. She didn't die or nothing. She just thought, I guess, like she would.
It would hold her weight.
Yeah, and it didn't. It had no hope.
How big?
Do you ever get aroused from that type of thing?
No, never.
Would you say that you would? If
I
you
would.
did?
I would. You know, I'd tell you.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't never give us an honest count on how many rubber dicks you got around here.
I got 3.
There's no fucking way you got 3.
If you lie about
There's
rubber
more.
dicks,
You have dicks sculpted
There's
upon
more.
dicks, upon dicks, upon dicks.
okay, how many? Let's
like a
not say
mountain of-
rubber. How many dicks do you have?
Well, there is a Play-Doh dick
So now we're up to 4.
in orange Play-Doh.
It's just gonna go up.
And then there's another Play-Doh. But it's a whole undercarriage. It's the butthole, balls, and the dick from behind. It's just
Okay.
to show I can do it from different angles.
How many? So how many total dicks do you
So
have?
that's 2 Play-Doh
6,
dicks
7.
and 3 wish dicks.
If I lightly search this house right now, I can find 20
Yeah,
dicks.
there's a lot of dicks.
There's not any of my dicks, though, anymore.
Rubber dicks, but
No.
there's one. There's one.
Well, you're
there's one
going to
on-
pretend like you don't
there's
own
one in
them?
front of your.
Rubber
What about the
dongas.
one on front of your TV?
That's the one I'm counting.
Oh, you.
One of the
That's already
3.
included.
And that's the second one. And the third one is the whole.
Vagina, dick, balls.
Yeah.
Combo.
Yeah.
Those are his rubber dicks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, latex. Silicone.
I feel like we're at court here. He's trying to like hide it behind
I think so
technicalities.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I think there are more dicks than that.
There's only 5 dicks in this house that aren't real.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how many dicks do you have in your house.
Not even one.
Yeah,
That is real.
There was one, but we haven't seen him in a while.
I got
My
a
place.
You don't feel that's an excessive amount of dicks?
Oh, I don't count it. Like, I don't keep score.
I want the census man to come around. Like,
Right. How many dicks do you have in your house?
Yeah.
They're all different varieties of cute.
Like how many men live in the house? 1. Now, are you asking how many dicks are in this house or how many men live here?
Some kangaroos have 2 penises.
Did anybody fill out their census stuff?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I did not.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
I did.
You did not?
Did.
You did not. That's federal crime. No, I don't know if it is.
I
a
sent in
crime.
my mail-in ballot
Is it-
application. But
But you didn't fill out your census stuff?
they didn't send me anything.
Are you sure?
They sent your mom something.
Maybe
Yeah.
Don't talk about his mom.
getting sent mail. That's okay.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
that's
okay.
on side.
They're only concerned about where you lived in April.
Swamp.
I filled it out.
So did I. It was more difficult than I thought.
Yeah, they ask a lot more questions.
Yeah. Not
my
that it was
fault.
difficult, but I had
No.
to actually think about something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck. I don't know how many people
Right.
live here.
Birth dates and all this
Yeah.
stuff.
That
It's a little
seems
weird.
like an invasion of.
Well, not from the government.
It's not supposed to be.
It's not an invasion from the government.
Don't you have a social security number?
I do.
You're on fucking file already.
I
Yep.
know I'm on the paper, Broham.
Yeah.
Believe me, they've put it in me deep and long.
Oh. No ambisol?
Nope.
Sans
Not even on the
ambisol.
rim. Not
Sandy
even on-
ambisol.
Sambisol.
Sambisol. You got some sambisol.
Ambisol and salt.
Ooh.
Ouch. You'll light up your fissures.
Oh.
Anybody got anything?
Take a break.
Okay.
Here comes something.
Comes from the da.
There was your break. We had a little break.
Hey, we're back again.
And we're back. Anybody got anything? Anybody they want to talk about? No? If you sense a lack of enthusiasm or transmission of information this week, that's because the two of you listening have not sent us any emails or questions.
There you go.
So it's on you. All right?
We
your
can't
fault.
come have 3 hours to talk about every day. You guys got to help us.
Yeah. We need some questions or some premises or something. I don't know.
At least throw something at the truck as it
Yeah.
goes by. Yeah.
We got nothing this week. All right.
Answering questions would be cool. If
Yeah.
somebody sent them in.
Some questions would be cool.
Or some
got-
topics.
Anybody got any questions?
Topics is. Yeah.
Topics would be nice because I can have an opinion on most anything.
That's true.
I just have to know what that anything is.
Hmm.
You know. What about watching? What you guys been watching? Anything good at all?
I can't think of it.
I
I
f-
watched that Tread documentary.
Yeah, that was good.
Tread was awesome.
Tread was the shit. I like
I
Tread.
didn't watch that yet. It's
I
on
didn't
the
know he
thing,
was so.
Disgruntled with the small town.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like he was like.
Religious.
Yeah, it was weird.
He let his manifesto.
There
left,
it is.
They played through the whole thing.
Yeah, he went nuts with the religion at the end.
His logic was, if God didn't want me to do this, why doesn't God stop me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Many
that's some-
times.
That's some scary
Sounds
logic. Yeah.
Yeah, you could get away with a lot of shit if you wait on somebody to stop you.
Yeah. That's pretty much what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, nobody stopped me. I was in there building that thing for a year. Nobody stopped me.
I'm not behind there. God's behind there. You got to try to stop God.
He was smart though, giving that money to his dad. And then his dad willed it to somebody else, so it was so many degrees away from him, so that they couldn't get their money back. You know.
He fucked him.
The guy.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
They never got in the tank. I forgot that.
No, not until after he killed himself.
He killed himself. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
it took
didn't
him
get
like
him.
3 days to get into the tank after he was dead.
He got stuck.
He got stuck. Yeah.
He got stuck and then killed himself. And then I think it took him a day. Or overnight, and then the next day. But by the time they cut a hole into that damn tank to get in there and get that dude.
Wow. Yeah.
I was rooting for him for a while.
I was too.
I get what
Because
you
I mean, he really wasn't killing
It
people.
was like
He was
straight
just
up, it was a video game.
he was just damaging property. So I mean, I don't even think he killed
I
not
don't
one
think he did either.
person. It was just property.
He felt like every step of the way the town folk like fucked him over in terms of land and easements. For
Yeah, it's like this small town in South Dakota. He moves out there, and he's not one of the
original people.
the original people out there. So he doesn't have the construction guys lineage. He doesn't have the guys who sit on the city council board. You know what I mean? And they're all tight. And they're like, here comes this guy. And they all say, he had a muffler shop. He was doing well. But he just, from the beginning, just seemed like he was looking for a problem. To me,
Yeah.
And
And a
it just-
chip on his shoulder.
Right. And
He had a
every
chip
step
on
of the
his
way,
shoulder.
you find out at the end, like he had a chance to make
Sell.
a ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At different times and not do it, and he just was too pissed off.
So his initial complaint was that they want to charge me $60,000 to run sewage and water to my place, And then by the end, it was like they bought him out for like $400,000,
And he wouldn't take it.
and he still wanted to just.
He bought it at a sheriff's sale for like
50.
50.
Yeah.
So they're like, in 5 years, you're going to make 10 times your money.
Yeah, and he wasn't happy with that. So he was kind of looking for beef, but I don't know. I just to see him roll through town and fuck shit up with that
Yeah, I'll have to watch it.
armor-plated bulldozer.
It's still on my phone here. I have it looked up.
It's a trip. I was kind of rooting for him, He did he did destroy a lot of shit.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
He destroyed some shit, man.
and he knew how to take him out. Too.
Oh yeah, he would take out the side of buildings, the front of buildings.
I just finished up the Love on the Spectrum thing.
Oh yeah,
that was tight.
love on the
Yeah.
spectrum.
That is
That
tight.
Yeah.
it was pretty cool.
It was good.
It was heartfelt.
Yeah.
You know,
It was. It was really good. And I started watching the new season of Last Chance U came on. So I'm like 6 episodes into that.
That football?
Yeah. It's like the community college football teams that are like Division I people's last chance after they fuck up at Division
Yeah.
I and
okay,
get picked
yeah.
up by these community colleges. And, that's all they're about is football and trying to. Yeah, that's one of my addictions. I like that show.
Anything going on with the train track channels or
No.
Or the.
Thailand?
That Thailand shit is still locked down. 2 of those screens, the 2 main alley ones we would watch where the hooker place was, like
Yeah.
the dancing lady, but that whole thing is just like out of order.
Empty.
Oh really? Like the screen is just says out of order
Right.
or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Like a no broadcasting, like old timey.
Mm.
And the other ones, it's just you see a couple dogs or
I wonder
people
if that
riding
comes
around
on like the ban of
scooters.
apps and streams from over there.
Oh, you think China's blocking it or something?
No,
What?
I thought we were blocking Chinese feeds.
That's not Chinese.
Or Taiwan is
Thai-
attached to it.
Thailand.
Thailand.
Thailand is attached to it. but
Yeah, I don't think that's Taiwan. Taiwan
No,
isn't like
Thailand's
that.
an island, right? No,
Taiwan.
Taiwan is. Thailand is. Yeah, okay. You got me.
It's east of like Cambodia and Vietnam.
What's the one that's attached to mainland China?
That is.
I think northern Thailand is.
And Vietnam is too.
Yeah,
right?
Vietnam, northern not
Vietnam.
Cambodia. Laos.
Laos.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Laos is kind of a sliver too.
Bangladesh and then India.
Yeah.
That's going like that.
Do you know the content of this?
No. It's mystery.
Mm-hmm. Mystery mix.
Yep. Rise.
All right. Well, this has been a anticlimactic episode 79. They can't all be winners, you know. But if you're sitting at home alone, at least you've got us.
You do.
Brr, brr.
Okay.
Wah, wah.
So for Billiam Dazzlehoff, THC, Rickety Seagull,
You will.
Uncle Meatwad, it's the Us Guys podcast signing off.
Be good.
Oh, Lord.
Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen the gun, that really got me. I don't like it. That stuff got to be hot.